it's Gina with your note of the week. This week's note is about management history reports. I like management history reports. They're super fast to run, super easy to read. So let's get started. Under Sales History, Reports, Management History Report. The button's a little misleading because it just says Report, but there's actually more than one report under this button. So I'll go ahead and click on it. On the Report drop-down line, you can see there's a category report, pay code history, sales rep, store station, store, tax code, and user history report. I'll just select item category history. Another nice thing about the management history reports is you can have comparative date ranges. So you can compare this year to last year or today to yesterday, whatever date ranges you like. You can also run a couple of these at a summary level or at a detail level. So we'll just run this one at the summary level. So it's just nice and straightforward where you can see the category, how many documents were created for that category, how many lines on the document were sale lines versus return lines, and then of course your net sales. These are your net sales after discounts before taxes, and of course your profit. Now, if I run this at a detail level, I can actually see by date, tickets, sale lines, return lines, and sales for each date within that category. So another one that's nice is the pay code history. I'll just run that as a summary. If you're using foreign currency, you can have this report show you your tender exchange loss. And let's go ahead and preview. And so it just gives you, again, a nice clean report that shows you the pay code type and any change that was given back on that tender type. If you run it at a detail level, by date, it'll show you how many documents were included for that tender type. The next one is sales rep history. And so again, it just shows you, very nice, very easy to read, how many tickets that sales associate created, how many sale lines versus return lines were on the tickets, and again, the net sales and profit. This one doesn't have any detail, so let's move on to the next one, store station history. So you can just see by station how many tickets were created at that station, sale lines versus return lines, and of course net sales. This one also does not have any detail. Store history, same thing. Just get a nice one-line clean report left to right for each store. Again, how many documents were created, sale lines versus return lines, and net sales. Then there's tax code history. This one does have a detail component to it, but in the summary version, you get just again, nice report, easy to read, how many tickets were created against the tax code, your net sales, tax amount, and what the tax amount should have been. That's the normal tax amount. If I do this at a detail level, you can see by date for each tax code, the number of documents, the net sales, the tax amount, and what the tax amount should have been. And last but not least, we have a user history, and we'll set that to summary. So you can see as far as who signed into point of sale, the user, each user, how many tickets they created, sale lines versus return lines, and net sales. That's management reports. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching this week's video. I would love to hear from you. If you would like to submit a question or a suggestion for a future video, email me at training@cksystem.com with Note of the Week on the subject line. To request a free training catalog or to schedule training, call me at 888-476-7911, extension 3. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you next week.